That's me. Hi, Madison. How's it going? Do you want to wave and say hello to people? Well, how about going up here? No, you don't want to go up there? All right. All righty.
What are you going to do first?
Well, first I'm going to plug this computer in, and as soon as I'm done plugging this computer in, I'm going to go back and I'm just going to make a little announcement, and then we're going to start some yoga. What do you think? Would that be fun?
So you're going to do some Vinyasa for?
Lunchtime in Akron, Ohio, Katie. I like
Are you going to do Savasana first?
We're going to do Shavasana at the end. What do you think about that?
I thought you said we're going to do Savasana first.
Oh no, we do Shavasana at the end. We sort of work hard for a little bit of time, and then we do Shavasana at the end. Because it feels nice to just lay in Shavasana. I mean, I guess we could just lay in Shavasana the whole time, right? Some people ask for that. Can we just lay in Shavasana all day? And I say, well, you could if you wanted to, right? You could do whatever you want. Don't you think?
But if you're the teacher, they have to do you.
That's very true. That's very true. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday now. You might be watching this at some other day. It's morning here, but you might be watching it some other time. In fact, immediately right now today, Katie is practicing with us in Akron, Ohio, and it's lunchtime. Is that weird, Madison? How some people we're having breakfast? It's weird, huh? Big quick shout out, happy birthday to my friend Paolo. It's Paolo's birthday today. It is also my cousin Rita's birthday today. And my birthday is tomorrow. And we are gonna go on a trip. Isn't that right, Madison?
Yeah, we're going to stay there for a long time.
A long time. Well, we're gonna go we got like 3 or 4 different places to go. This is a big trip. But we're gonna be doing yoga the whole time, except for tomorrow and Thursday. Quick announcement. Tomorrow I will not be live. It is my birthday, my 50th birthday, and we're gonna be where, Madison? Zion. That's right, Zion National Park. So we're super excited about that. We got a long drive ahead of us today, but we're super excited about exploring a little bit of
I have
Zion.
no Band-Aids on.
No Band-Aids. She has no Band-Aids on, ladies and gentlemen. We're so happy about that.
But I still can miss my boo-boo, but it does not hurt.
Oh, thank goodness.
Really hard, not hurt.
Really hard, but doesn't hurt. Wow. So that means it heals. Why does it heal?
Because it's a healing machine.
Because you're a healing machine. That's right. She's a healing machine. It's unbelievable.
You step tight.
I don't know what you're saying. Anyway, so tomorrow and Thursday, because tomorrow is my birthday, and then so I'm not going to stream. I'm just going to chill out, relax, and enjoy the beautiful vistas in Zion. And Thursday is another travel day, and because of the time we have to actually check out and get all things together, it's going to be too much to actually do it, to get out of our place. But I'll be back on Friday. However, today we'll go ahead and begin. These classes, if this is your first time with us, are done on a donation basis. So you can Venmo me directly, which is at Teddy McDonald, if you have a Venmo situation, or you can go to 5pointyoga.com, sign up for your class through MindBody, or there's also, as you scroll, there's a little link that is a suggested donation, a $15 suggested donation for your class. And of course, if you don't have the financial resources to do that, please don't worry about it. This is class 173. And my main, once this whole pandemic's hit the earth, I thought, it's time to kind of share our resources a little bit. I felt like, there's, in our world, in our society, people are like, it's mine, it's all mine, right? And I just feel like that's not really cool. Like, it should be like, hey, wow, look what we have, right? And if there's one thing I know how to do, there's a lot, but if there's one thing I know how to do, it's help people move through stress. So don't stress out. Let's start moving. We'll start with the feet about shoulder distance. Bring the palms together, close your eyes, relax the shoulders, start breathing in and out of your nose. Nice deep inhale, long exhale. Oh. Set an intention to release stress, to heal, to strengthen. Oh, by the way, I will post on my Facebook page a class for you. So if you wake up tomorrow and you're like, is Ted going live? And then there'll be a post there. I think we set up a post where people are actually in my class. So you can do it with people. Set the intention to release stress, to heal, to strengthen, to manifest something, to release something. For me, my intention on this dawn of my birthday, the final day of my 50th year. Tomorrow I turn 50, right? So when you turn an age, that's the celebration of the completion of that year. So today's the final day in my 50th year on this planet, which is pretty cool. So tomorrow I turn 50, and then I begin a whole new half century. So my intention is going to be to, make the next half century better than the first half century. Drop your head over to the left side, nice easy neck stretch. And then switch sides. Today I thought, Tuesdays have kind of become a little bit more kind of arm balance-y, so I thought we'd focus a little bit on hips. I'm still a little sore from that run, I can't believe it. Just a little tiny bit. So it'll be good to do some hips. Drop the arms, circles in the head, one direction, a little bit of hip flow. Throw in a few arm balances, and then I gotta go pack up, hit the road. Good. Back to the center, shoulder rolls, forward and back, forward and back. Loosening up the body here a little bit. Good, opposite direction. Good. Arms up from there, interlace the fingertips, turn the palms to the ceiling, straighten the arms, stretch them, stretch the shoulders, and then fold over to one side, easy side stretch, breathe. I've been thinking about switch sides, what it means. 50 is kind of a big deal, right? Half a century. And I've been thinking about what it means. And, I think about this a lot, though, every birthday that comes around. Not just 50, maybe a little bit extra on 50. Back to the center. Lean back. Take a big inhale. And fold down, forward, exhale. Just about how I'm living and how I want to live, right? Those are the things that you think about. Reflect a little bit. How was the past half century? Hang forward, breathe. One thing they say is, you are the average of the 5 people closest to you, right? So besides my wife and 2 kids, went for a little moonlight hike the other night. And it was gorgeous, and there was about 10 of us, and it's a fire road outdoors, so you could keep your distance. A couple of people wore some masks and stuff to clasp the hands back, but it was such a beautiful experience. Stretch, because I had 10, 11 of some of my closest friends that I've known for a really long time, and it was really, really a sweet moment. From the average of all those people there, I'm definitely set for the next half century. One more breath, stretch the shoulders. And then release the arms, bend the knees, sink down, crack those knees, stretch here. it's good. I think it's important to have people near you who you look up to a little bit or are inspired by what they're doing, and gives you a little motivation. I think that's really important. Interlace the fingertips, reach the arms up and forward. One more inhale, lift it, and then fold down. Clasp the hands back behind you, interlace the fingertips, stretch the shoulders. One of my big goals is, and this is what conscious endurance is all about, come on back down, is all about, thriving to where 100 plus. And one of those things is staying active, for sure. One of those things is keeping your mind straight. Right? One more inhale, lift, and then fold down again. Stretch the shoulders. As you know, some of you that have been watching one more time or practicing with us, I've been reading The End of Alzheimer's, which I finished, and then I bought the guy's new book, which is called The End of Alzheimer's Program. One more inhale. Fall down, stretch. But besides that, let's assume, so there's a statistic that says something like 80% of people over 90 have some sort of, release that, come on back up, some sort of cognitive impairment. Not necessarily, full dementia or Alzheimer's, but 80%, 1 in 5. So chances are that you or me will have it. One of us, opposite side. Switch. But so put that aside for the moment. If we can stay active, move our bodies side to side, be healthy, be around people who we love, who challenge us, who support us and love us, I think that's a pretty great life. And then, the one way to do that is to help other people too, right? All the great saints and sages used to say, just help other people. That's the way to happiness. Palms together, arms up, nice big inhale. Fold down, exhale. Extend the spine as you inhale. Step back to plank as you exhale. Top of a push-up right here. Hold it and breathe. And then push-ups 5 times. Lower halfway, chaturanga. Push back up. Lower halfway, chaturanga. Push back up. Lower halfway, chaturanga. Push back up. 2 more. 1 more. Drop to the knees. Cat and cow tilts for the spine. Inhale, exhale. 5 times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Around. And then back to neutral. Lift the feet side to side, shoulder and hip together, one side, shoulder and hip together, other side. Shoulder and hip together, one side, shoulder and hip together, other side. A couple more, 2, 3 more. I remember too, one thing I always used to say is, I'm just gonna try to fill my brain with as much cool stuff as possible. All right, back to the center, one leg. So you're gonna now do these little hip circles here. And then once I can't fill my brain up with any more stuff, I guess that's it. My time's done. So now what I realize is I have to make sure that my brain continues to expand. So things like, a couple more circles here. Travel with the kids. Lift up, open. And when you have kids, you don't need kids, but when you have kids, everything is first, right? It's the first time Madison's gonna freak out when she sees some of these mountains in Zion National Park, and I'm gonna freak out when I see them too. 1 more circle. Okay, down dog. Take a moment, bend the left leg, push the right heel down, stretch. But just feel your eyesight, if you're lucky enough to be able to see, switch sides, and fill your brain with, pleasant things, because there's a lot of negative out there. But the good news is we don't have to focus on it. We can accept it, understand it, but stick with the positive. Up on the toes, walk forward to the hands. Extend that spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. All the way up, nice big inhale. Hands to the heart, exhale. Arms up again, inhale. A couple times here, fold down, exhale. Extend that spine as you inhale. Step back or hop back, exhale. Easy way first, down to the knees, all the way to the mat. Gentle inhale and cobra. Downward facing dog, reverse it. Hold just a few breaths. Good. Up on the toes again. Walk or hop. Extend that spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. All the way up. Nice big inhale. Hands to the heart. Exhale. Arms up. Inhale. Fold down. Exhale. Extend that spine. Inhale. Step back or jump back. Exhale. Vinyasa. You could lower all the way or halfway. Upward facing dog. Gentle in the spine. And then downward facing dog. And breathe. Good. Up on the toes again. Walk or hop. Extend the spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. All the way up. Nice big inhale. Hands to the heart. Exhale. Arms up again. One more. Inhale. Fold down forward. Exhale. Extend that spine. Inhale. Step or jump back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg up behind you, hold it. Let's do our little balance. We haven't done that in a while. First, stretch the left leg, and then look at your hands. Lean to your right. Take the left hand off the floor. If you can, take it behind your back. Breathe. And then hands down from here, shoulders over the wrists, knee to the nose, abdomen strong. Lift it back and up. Forward to your left, abdomen strong, core strength. Back and up, over to your right, abdomen strong. And lift it. Good, all the way forward. Just 5 times here. Straighten the front leg, flex the foot, bend the knees, sink the hips. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale. I think that was 5. We'll do one more. Inhale and exhale, just in case it wasn't. Big inhale, lift up, reach up, stretch. 3 breaths here. Sinking that front leg down, hips forward, reach up, big inhale. And then hands down to the floor, exhale. Take the leg back, Vinyasa, lower. And then back to downward facing dog. If you're left side, when you're ready, take it up. If you're part of our conscious endurance community, then you saw I posted a poll and I asked people what they wanted to hear for the next month, for this month, because we pick a topic and then I usually go live and talk about a particular topic. Now we're going to balance, so look down, right hand off the floor. If you're more comfortable, right hand behind your back. So the winning topic for October is stress reduction. Hands down, shoulders over the wrist, knee to the nose, abdomen strong. Lift it, backing up, forward to the right, backing up, forward to the left, backing up, all the way forward. Turn the back foot flat, No, hip hamstring stretching first. Inhale and exhale. About 5 or 6 times. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. A couple more. Let's say 3 more. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Oh yeah. 1 more. Inhale, exhale. Turn the back foot. Come on up. Warrior 1. Arms up. Shoulders relaxed. Breath smooth. Hips forward. Shoulders down. Breathing deeply. You should definitely feel when you're Warrior 1, Warrior 2, Warrior 3, not so much, but there's definitely stretch. So as you sink down, this back leg is forward. You're turning the hips forward. You should feel a little stretch there, unless your hips are super open. Take 1 more inhale. Reach up. And then both hands down. Take the leg back. Vinyasa lower. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Good. Breathe. Good. Up on the toes again. Walk or hop forward. Halfway up as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose, bend the knees, reach the arms, hold it. We'll do 30 seconds. We'll add a little twist, so it might be a little more than 30 seconds. Palms together, left elbow outside the right knee, lengthen the upper body up, turn and twist up. Breathe. Oh, yes. Good, 1 more breath. Back to chair. Inhale. Switch sides. Lengthen the upper body. Turn and twist up. Breathe. Good. Back to chair. Inhale. Stand. Hands to the heart. Exhale. Good. Take a nice big full breath. And we'll just do a few rounds. In fact, let's change it up. Let's do 1 time Sun Salutation B, and then 2 times Dancing Warrior. Just to change it up a little bit. Chair pose. Inhale. Fold as you exhale. Excuse me. Halfway up. Inhale. Step back. Exhale. Or jump. And Vinyasa. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior 1. Reach up. Inhale. Warrior. Hands down. Not Warrior 2 yet. Leg back. Vinyasa. Lower. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Left side. Take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior 1. Reach up. Inhale. Hands down. Leg back. Vinyasa. Lower. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Hold it and breathe. It's funny, if you've been doing these classes for a while, you've heard about my knee thing. We went through a little back thing, right? And I just remember my cousin, who's technically my mom's cousin's husband. But he's awesome. Up on the toes, walk or hop forward. Halfway up as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose, bend the knees, reach the arms, inhale. Stand, hands together at the heart, exhale. So I mentioned earlier, the goal of conscious endurance is thriving until we're 100 plus. This guy is 87 years old, hitting tennis balls and just basically crushing it, like super with it in his head, just out there exercising all the time, and as a trainer, like the whole deal. Chair pose, inhale. Dancing Warrior, fold, exhale. Halfway up, inhale. Step or jump back, exhale. He didn't come on the moonlight hike, but he would have been able to do it easy, no problem. Down dog, right leg, take it up. Bring it forward. Warrior 1, reach up, and then this time you're going to open to Warrior 2. Reverse Warrior, back arm down, right arm up and back, stretch. Forward, right hand down, left arm over the ear, reach. Back up, Warrior 2, and let it go. But he said one thing to me that thus far has not been the case. He said, "Oh, Ted, man, when you hit 50, left side, take it up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale." He's like, that's really when I started to, because you get people like, "Oh, you're 40. Back arm down, left arm up and back." Right arm over the ear, reach, and then back up, warrior two, and let it go. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa lower. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog, breathe. You know, people are like, "Oh, I remember 20 years ago when I turned 30, they're like, "Oh yeah, no, your body starts breaking down at 30. I wonder where they are now. One more breath. And then up on the toes. Walk or hop forward. Extend that spine as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Chair pose. Bend the knees, reach the arms, inhale. And then stand, hands together at the heart, exhale. And then 40 was the same thing. Oh yeah, at 40's like, and then you're sort of over the hill, right? And Philip, same thing, chair pose, one more round. Fold down, exhale. Extend the spine, inhale. Step back or hop back, exhale. Vinyasa. He said, yeah, it wasn't until 50. That's when, right leg up, bring it forward. Warrior one, reach up, inhale. Warrior two, open up, exhale. Reverse warrior, back arm down, right arm up. Stretch back, and then forward, right hand down, left arm over the ear, reach. Good, back up, warrior two. And then let it go, hands down, leg back, vinyasa lower. Upward facing dog, down dog, left side, take it up, bring it forward. Same thing, warrior two, warrior one, then warrior two. Reverse warrior, back arm down, left arm up. And then forward, left hand down, right arm over the ear. And back up, warrior two. And let it go. Hands down, leg back, vinyasa lower. Upward facing dog, down dog. Very good. Let's take pigeon. Right leg forward, pigeon. Short pigeon. Let's get that out of the way. Good, 30 to 45 seconds. Sink in here, breathe, stretch. But it's one of the reasons why I hang out with people who are super fit. I have a 70-plus-year-old friend who surfs and does yoga and is doing arm balances and just awesome, right? 60-plus-year-old guy who's like crushing it on the bike every day, Dean. Tony Horton, plus 60-plus, doing 50 pull-ups, ninja courses, all kinds of stuff. I mean, they're all sort of setting the path and like pushing the goalpost further and further away, and they're clearing a path for me to continue to do that. Switch sides, right? And then I'll clear a path for the next people who want to come. You know, I remember thinking years ago there was a guy, not that many years ago, but there was an older guy. I think he died at 104 or something like that. And I remember this French guy, and he got the world record for riding around a track. I think he rode 14 kilometers or something like that. So let's say the track is 400 meters, and so whatever that is, however many times that is, 4 times gives you, well, who knows, I don't know exactly. But anyway, 14, I think it was 14 kilometers, which is not much, right? What is that? 6, 12, 4, no, 10K is 6 miles. So he basically did like 8 miles. Is that right? Something like that. In an hour. But he got the world record for the fastest person on a bike in an hour over 100. And then he beat his record like when he was 101, 102, 103, 104. He just kept setting the record, And I thought, I'm going to take that guy down in the most loving way possible, right? So I'm sure there'll be other people who break his record. Up on the toes, walk or hop forward. Extend the spine as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Chair pose from there. Inhale. Stand, hands together, the heart, exhale. Hip stretch, standing, one-legged, eventually arm balance. 2 times each side, first the left, first the right. Second time, we'll offer up the arm balance. First time is just a standing, one-legged chair. So standing on the left leg, hook your right leg, sink down here, palms together, pull the hips back, lift the upper body up. Breathe deeply. Arms up from there, if that's okay. Breathe. And then maybe lower. So again, this is your hip stretch right back here. Feel this in the hips. Reach the arms forward. Whoa. Oh my goodness, yeah. I'm still a little sore from that run. That's what happens when you don't run for 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Come on back up. And you get sore for a couple days. I'm an old man. I'm an old man. Totally not an old man. Opposite side. It's funny, someone said, no, we're old. I said, no, man, we're not old. I'm officially redefining what it means to be old. If this is old, I got to figure out something to say after that. Sinking down, other side, angle to the knee, pull the hips back, breathe deep, arms up. I don't know, I don't see this as old. Lower down, reach forward, pull back. Good. Slowly come on up. You know, it's funny too, you think about decades, right? Entering a new decade makes me think about where I was a decade ago. And a decade ago, I had just broken up. I had such a heartbreak. Oh, it was horrible. I thought that was the woman of my dreams, and thank God. Because now I know I have the woman, my dreams, and these 2 crazy kids. Other side, sinking down, arms up. If you want the arm balance, you gotta lower, get your triceps into the ankle and the knee, lean forward, balance, breathe, lift the back leg. Come down and back up. Stand up, hands together. Woo! Other side, same thing. And there are tests. Like I watched some video 10 years ago. I was doing something like this, and I thought, it's pretty cool that I can still do what I was doing 10 years ago now. Probably even better now. Other side, flex that foot. Sink in, breathe deep. I hope you don't mind. This is totally like tooting my own horn here all class. Sink down a little bit, move that hip back, arms up, fold in. If you want the arm balance, hook it in. Then take that leg up. Breathe. And then, if you want, jump back. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. If you didn't do the arm balance, then just go ahead and stand. Really, the idea is to be an example of someone who, thrives and lives life to the fullest and stays healthy. Arms up to fold. Make halfway up, inhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take the right leg up, bring it forward. For the moment, walk that right foot out to the side, outside elbow down, inside elbow down, and breathe. So strong back leg, push that back heel back, lengthen the upper body up, and stretch here. It's funny with all that's going on in the world, from the political situation It's crazy. Drop the back knee, come on up, straighten the leg. However, just because all that stuff is going on outside doesn't mean we need to let it take us down. And that's a big lesson too that I've learned. Good. And then bend that front leg. You're gonna come back again. This time you're gonna come back forward. You're gonna drop the knee out to the side a little bit. So you come up on the outside of this foot. This is a deeper hip stretch. Breathe. Okay, arm balance time. From here, you can take this right arm underneath. You could just straighten if you want. You gotta take this left arm under your ribs. Balance, like that. If the arm balance doesn't really happen for you, what you can do is just take this leg back and work the core strength that it takes to hold this, where your leg is balancing on your arm. So you notice my left knee still down, but that's a lot of core that it takes to hold your body up in that way. And that's what you need to hold your body up when you actually get into the arm balance. So let's go one more time. And this time, if you're gonna do the jump back, I want you to really focus on lifting the back leg. So you want a big lift in the back leg and then shoot this leg, the right leg, back, let this leg hit first. All right, so from here, out to the side, and breathe, and then lift. Shoot the right leg back. And then upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Take a moment, bend your left leg, push the right heel down, stretch it. And then left leg up behind you, bring it forward. Stay on the back toes, walk that foot over to your left side this time. And then outside elbow down and inside elbow down. Drive that back leg up. Good. One more breath. And then drop the back knee. Come on up. Can we straighten the leg for a minute? Stretch. Greg, my friend Greg Louganis, we just did a handstand workshop. That guy is crushing it too. He's another one. Stays super fit and doesn't age. I like hanging out with people who are super fit and don't age. Go ahead now, come forward. Drop that left knee out to the side and then come down here and breathe. You know, it's funny because when you think about everything that we've been taught from, you know, basically when we were all little kids is you grow and then as soon as you stop growing, you start dying essentially, right? And then there's old age and all this sort of stuff. But I think there's so much attached to the mindset and the knowledge that we've attained over the years that nobody's ever really, or not many people, let me just say, probably not nobody, but not many people have decided to just take that whole entire, you know, canon of thought processes, expectations, science. And I'm not saying science is not real, but I'm saying just pause it for a second, pause your belief system for a second, and then see what, maybe there's some unknown place that you can go or live, or, you know, maybe you don't need to feel old at 50, right? 80 or 90 or 100. Who says that, you know, I mean, yeah, sure. Okay, I understand. I got nature's nature. Left arm under. And then go ahead and take this out to the side. And remember, you could just hold it. That would be fine. And breathe. Excuse me. But the point is to blaze your own path. Right? There's so much information now with the internet. We have officially democratized information. Lean forward and breathe. Good, and then we'll do one more. So a little note I'll give myself on that one is I need to pick this shoulder up a little higher. That's what I would tell myself if that were me. I see it on the delay. So same thing, pick the shoulder up a little bit. Go, and then I'll do the jump back. Ready, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Good douche. There we go. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a moment, bend the right leg, push the left heel down, give it a big stretch. Yeah, and I think part of that going into the unknown is understanding. Right leg up again, bring it forward. Stay on the back toes, crescent pose. And part of that is understanding that there's going to be fear because you're going to have to go against what so many other people say. And I remember a long time a guy said to me, if you want to live a healthy life and a really healthy life and a really great life, you're going to need to swim upstream in this culture because it's all about fast food and unhealthy living. Arms up, lean back. Let's just do a little warrior 3. Come on forward. Flex that back foot, extend the spine, breathe deep. Arms forward from there, a few more breaths. Come on back. Reach up. Nice big inhale. Palms together. Hook that left elbow outside the right knee. Lengthen up, turn up and twist. Good. And then if you want the arm balance, now's your chance. Fall out to the side, straighten the legs, reach them up, breathe. And that's the one that you can angle yourself differently. So you angle yourself differently, meaning 45 degrees so that your hands come down at the front of your mat. Your hands come down at the front of the mat. And then you go into this arm balance like that, and then leg up, straighten both legs, and then shoot that leg back. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. So whether you stayed in this twist or did the arm balance, doesn't matter really, just come back to down dog and then take the left leg up and bring it forward. Toes crescent. Arms up, shoulders relaxed, breath smooth. This is it. Just one more arm balance, and then I'll go into a few hips, and then we'll end, and then I'll hit the road, Jack. Arms out to the side, lift the upper body up, lean back. One more nice big inhale, and then lean forward, step up, balance, warrior 3, hold. I'm excited though, I will tell you. I'm very, very, very excited. I'm not really so sure that I've ever been more excited. Come on back. Birthdays never bother me. You know, some people are like, oh, it's my birthday. Oh, geez. Yeah. All right, why don't you take that attitude out of here, buddy. Lengthen the upper body and twist. I mean, in one sense, it's another day. I understand that. So, okay, fine. But in the other sense, you wouldn't be you if you didn't have a birthday, right? I mean, it's Dr. Seuss. Come on, people. turn to the side. You have to celebrate the fact that you're alive. If you do it every day, great. But thinking about like decades, right? I remember when I hit 30, I thought, oh my gosh, I'm 30. Now what am I gonna do? I didn't think I was gonna ever make it to 30. So I partied my tail off and I thought for sure I was gonna die before 30. And then I hit 30 and I thought, oh my gosh, I got a life to live now. Now, boom, from here, breathe and lift and shoot that leg back. And upward facing dog and down dog. Very nice. And if you were in the twist, then just release. Take your vinyasa back to downward facing dog. And then let's drop to the knees, do a little bit of Ustrasana, just a little back bend. Yeah, so that was a weird shift. Like, oh my gosh, I made it to 30. I never thought about life beyond 30 years old. Right hand to the heel, left arm up, lean back. And then at 40, I just remember, I kind of forget. So Lauren and I have been together 10 years. Oh, she was at my 40th birthday. That's right. Because it was a yoga thing. That's right. It was yoga and dinner. That was fun. Now, go ahead and switch it. That's right. And my brother, Charlie, surprised me. Or she surprised me, I think. Yeah, she or he. Or both of them, I forget. Anyway. Oh, that was fun. And now come forward. Child's pose for a moment. Just rest. But it's weird, like, I guess back then, I'm thinking, okay, could this be the one, maybe? Like we didn't really, it was 2011 that we moved in together, March, because she came down from Canada, and then basically she was not here 12 hours, and then we flew to France on my retreat, ski yoga trip to Chamonix, France. Hips forward, lift the heart up, drop the head back and breathe. Oh, I remember being so stressed out about that trip. Come forward or coming back from the trip, I forget. Oh, that's funny. Hang forward. I don't have that stress anymore. Child's pose. Yeah, it's different now, right? I mean, so that's what I mean. It's like, we're thinking, we're gonna have a family. We want a family. Will that happen? Is everything gonna be okay? And here we are, 10 years later. It's okay. We have 2 kids. Woohoo! We've been through a lot together in the last decade, that's for sure. Let's come on back up. Cross the legs here. Do a little bit of Baddha Konasana, so soles of the feet together, knees wide. What will the next 10 years bring? And the cool thing now is I have this on video, so I can go back and look and think, oh yeah, I remember I was sitting in my backyard doing yoga. It was that whole coronavirus pandemic. Remember that? I hope. It's funny, so at Zion, to get to Zion, just in case here's your National Park Service update. If you're gonna go to Zion, you can no longer drive the scenic route in Zion. There's shuttles, and you have to get tickets for the shuttles, and they sell out really quickly. But they release a few tickets at 9 a.m. Mountain Time the day prior. So 9 a.m. Mountain Time is 8 a.m. Pacific Time here. So I'm like refreshing my web browser at like 8:57, 7:57, right until 8 o'clock. And then I try to, it's like, I said, what time? I figure 10 o'clock late. We will get up in the morning, have a little breakfast, and go. Sold out. What? Just literally 8 o'clock, 10 a.m. sold out. Wow, 11 a.m. sold out. 9 a.m. sold out. I got 12 o'clock tomorrow. we get to get on the shuttle between 12 and 1. But, and then by 8:03, all the tickets were gone. It's crazy. Go ahead and come on up. Straighten that leg. Pull this one in. Twist first. I printed out the tickets, and it says, Ted McDonald, Zion National Park, October 7th. What a cool, fun little thing to have. I'll be able to remember for the rest of my life. On my 50th birthday, I was in Zion National Park. That's pretty fun. With my family. One more breath. Give it a good squeeze, stretch.
Remember these?
Oh my gosh, I do remember that. Yeah.
You never walked with.
They fit him? Oh my God. Come on over, bud. That's so funny. Look at this. Like you're
He's having some trouble walking in the
Look at these boots. Look at these Uggs. You're like a typical LA kid now with these Uggs. Yeah, that's my phone. You can't touch it. Twist first, everyone. Twist to one side. Look at these things. Are so cute on you. You're laughing, huh? Are you laughing? Are you so happy? So happy? I know that's the technology. Yes, that's the phone and the microphone. Yeah, but you can't have it. And that's the computer. That's right.
You know it's really hard trying to pack with him.
Oh, yeah.
It's impossible.
I'm sure it is. Yeah. Hanging forward, everybody. Couple more breaths. All right, pigeon pose. We're going to do pigeon pose. You want to go back to mommy, or you just want to scoot around a little bit? Let's do pigeon. How about this? Here, ready? Pigeon pose like that. Do that. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Whoops. Hang on, stand by. Look, watch, Liam. There we go. That. Can't touch it though. No, regular pigeon pose. Right. Listen. Come over here. Oh, jeez.
Sorry. Hey, Leo. Watch out.
Hooey.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want you to smash your head into the thing. I'll be done in a few minutes. Kiddo. Oh my gosh. So cute, that kid. A couple more breaths here. Anyway, so it'll be fun to look back and, and that's one final little point of inspiration, I hope, is that life is sort of made up of these highlights. If you look back at your life, you're going to remember some tough times, for sure. But if you look back, like I look back at my life, and while I've had some incredibly challenging times, death, and, I mean, I'm not going to go into all of it, but I've also had some incredibly positive and amazing and elating times, right? Is that a word? Elating? Switch legs. Euphoric. Let's say that. Euphoric times. And those times always are better to remember than the tough times. So if you can figure out your life in such a way that you just keep on planning some good times, just keep on planning it, right? It just makes it way better. Makes it way better. You want to wake up in the morning and go, oh my gosh, I get to live life. I'm not just what does Dr. Seuss say? You're not just a bump on a log, a bar of sour gooseberry jam. I forget oh my gosh, I have to bring it. What is it? Happy birthday to me. I don't know, I forget it. I have to read the book. I'm not just a clam or a ham or a jar of sour gooseberry jam. That's right. We're alive. We are alive. Very much so. A few more breaths. Alrighty. That's enough. Come on up. Bring those legs forward. Shake them out for a moment. Kidding me? This thing still gets hot. Even when it's not so hot, it gets hot. Shake it out. Arms up. Fold. Stretch. Can't believe my kid is wearing Uggs. What is that? That's crazy. Lean back, legs up and over the head, plow just for a moment. Take them up, shoulder stand, stretch. Legs wide, flex the feet. Bend the knees, soles of the feet together. Legs up from there, and then down. Good. Twist to one direction. Twist the other direction. Back to the center. Deep breath. Shavasana. Go ahead and bring your left hand to your heart center, right hand to your belly. Just take a nice deep breath. Bend the knees, roll to your right side. Take a couple breaths. Make your way up to a seat, a comfortable seat. Sit up tall, palms up, eyes closed. Take a few breaths. Breathing in the beauty that is life. And then bring the palms together. Take a moment of gratitude. Gratitude for every breath. Namaste. Namaste, my friends. Thank you very much for joining me on what is the final day of my 49th year, or 50th year, I guess, technically, right? Tomorrow I turn 50. So of this, my final day of the first half century of my life. Thank you very much. I appreciate you and showing up and all your support. And I'll be posting tomorrow because we'll be in Zion, so I'm going to have to share what's going on. And I was just thinking in Shavasana, this next decade, sometimes like New Year's, and you think about things that you're going to do, or you maybe do a New Year's resolution. I usually do New Year's principles. And on my birthday too, I kind of look at that and I go, okay, what was going on here? So I thought, definitely gratitude and love. Those are the two kind of main, unless something else hits me, but just like waking up every day, being grateful to be alive, and just sharing as much kind of love and inspiration and good times as I possibly can. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I will see you on Friday live, but I'll post so that you have something to do when you wake up in the morning and go, where's Ted? Where is he?